welcome back to episode number 41 of our season finale FC 26 career mode here with Bolton Wanderers. It is the final episode of season 4, and what a game we've got here. It is AS Roma, it is the Europa League final. This one is being played in the Netherlands, in Eindhoven, the PSV Stadium, I believe. This finals is being hosted at, oh my goodness, we've also got 2 games to go in the Premier League. We've got Brighton and Bournemouth, and we need 1 point from those games to secure the Premier League title this season. The dream was, of course, to qualify for the Champions League this season, and it looks like we could well exceed that. At some point this season, we were actually dreaming of potentially doing the treble, but of course, we lost the FA Cup finals to Liverpool, and that means we can only do the double if we win the FA Cup. And the chances of winning the Premier League is right now very, very high. You would think we will get at least 1 point from our final 2 games of the season, right? But without further ado, let's get into the Europa League finals. Yeah, it is at the PSV Stadium in Eindhoven. This is going to be a tough game for us against the Italian side, AS Roma. Come on, the Trotters. And as the light blazes over Eindhoven tonight, and so too does the weight of destiny. For our opponent, this is a familiar ground, a giant of European nights carrying history, pride and expectations in whatever they do. And for ourselves, Bolton Wanderers, this is something far more extraordinary. A club on the verge of a domestic league triumph, yet still haunted by the heartbreak of our recent FA Cup final defeat. Pain can break a team, or we can forge one. And now under the Dutch sky, we stand 1 match away from completing a story few thought was possible at the start of the season. This is tradition against resurgence, European royalty against relentless belief. One club seeking to protect its legacy, and the other trying to write the greatest chapter of theirs. The trophy stands ready. Eindhoven holds its breath. Roma, Bolton Wanderers, the Europa League finals is upon us here. As you'd imagine, we have gone very, very strong for this one. Perhaps our biggest game of the season. And can we yet win this? Oh, take a deep breath. It's 7 minutes into the game here, and so far, I mean, if you see the first 7 minutes, you would know how much panic there is right now, because we are yet to put 2 passes together. But a mistake here from Roma, though. Send Bundgaard forward, cross to the far post. Oh, what a save! What a save from the goalkeeper. And Simeone keeps that one alive for Roma. That would have just calmed all sorts of nerves right now. Early go in the Europa League final. What a chance that was. That's Moise Kean to Kone. Oh, that's a good dink pass to the box, I should say, but well defended. Oh, how did we not score that early in the start of the game, man? The pressure is still on. Whoever gets the first goal here, it will really calm things down for them. But Wang Yudong on that left-hand side, he's not really been involved in this game so far. To Simons. Simons tried to play Nelson Viper, but well intercepted there. Roma on the attack. Moise Kean having played through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, how is that not gone in? The goalkeeper was beaten, but the crossbar to the rescue. Oh, that should have been 1-0 for Roma. Both teams have had really good chances in this first half. You know, Nelson Viper cuts into his left foot. Nelson Viper shoots straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. That is a much comfortable save for the Roma goalkeeper that time. What a game this has been, man. It's not been as exciting as the FA Cup finals with, I mean, a lot of goals in the first half. But there's certainly been chances. He's going to get there first. Price thinks once on the far side. Oh, and Wang Yudong just couldn't find a target from a difficult angle, to be honest. What a game it's been, man. Both teams are going for it. Both teams want to win it, as you'd expect. European night, European finals. It's Simeone on the far side. I tell you what, our centre-backs have been really good in this game. This time, it's the other centre-back. The first cross was headed away by Isaac Toure. The second time, it was Charlie Hughes. And a few touches later, Roma had a shot. But off target, Jaden Philogene Bidas is been substituted here. He will be replaced by Antoine Semenyo. Good player. And some really good player in this Roma side, And Semenyo coming on, you don't want to give him an opportunity to stretch his leg or an opportunity to get a chance. Otherwise, we know he can score goals. We know he's got pace. We know he can beat his man. Those sorts of things we have to worry about. Oh, that's a good cross from Thierry Small. I think it was our captain, Xavier Simons, attacking that one. But again, couldn't find the target. Another substitution here for Roma. 75-minute play so far. Come on, one last attack here maybe. If any team can get a goal, it certainly will be Victor's. The game could well go into extra time, but Harvey Price plays in a good ball to the underlapping Seagull. Simon shoots! The goalkeeper had a hands to it, but it's found a way to the back of the net. And once again, just when we need a crucial goal, Captain Fantastic steps up. And his shot has been, I don't know how that's gone in. The goalkeeper, it looks like a comfortable save, but somehow it's managed to go in. Oh my goodness, what a time to score just before the end of the first half. It was straight to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper clearly had a hands to it, but couldn't do enough to prevent the goal there. And for the first goal of the Europa League, what a time to get it in the finals. Oh, we can just hang on here. Referee, it's 2 minutes of stoppage time. I believe we've gone past that. Seagull, slight tackle, couldn't get there. Look who was there again. Not Isaac Price. I was going to say Isaac Price, but it's Isaac Toure, the centre back. Oh my goodness, I've been so excited since we scored that goal about the prospects of becoming an European champions. And I couldn't get my words out there. But what a moment. This is the one we are going to remember for a long, long time. Bolton Wanderers' first trophy in Europe. Oh my goodness. It was end-to-end this game. Both teams created chances. Both goalkeepers made some really good saves. Roma hitting the post or the crossbar in the first half. 1 or 2 chances for us in that first half as well. But it was our captain who stepped up when we needed him most. The shot could have been saved by the goalkeeper, but not enough to prevent the goal. And Bolton Wanderers, Europa League champions for the season. We've worked so hard to get to this point. Not many believed we could achieve what we have achieved here today. But we have proven everyone wrong. Come on, lads. Now let's go and do it in the Premier League. And in case you missed it, Thierry Small was also the man of the match for the Europa League finals. Outstanding performance from our left back. He's been really good ever since we brought him from Preston North End for £5 million at the time. That looks like an absolute bargain right now. But in terms of the Premier League, Liverpool have gone ahead to win their next game, and that means they're 3 points behind us right now. The goal difference, though, we've got a +7 goal difference on them, which is good because it could, if we don't win any of our final 2 games, we lose our final 2 games, it could go down to goal difference. We just need a point from our last 2 games to secure the Premier League title, making it a double campaign for us, Premier League and the Europa League. It is Brighton Hove Albion standing in our way next. It's crazy what pressure can do to a team, right? In our last 4 games, we have been needing just a win to be able to secure the Premier League title, and we haven't been able to achieve that. It's that expectation, isn't it? At the start of the season, no one expected us to be where we are right now. We were playing with less pressure at the start of the season, winning games. But now that everyone have expected us to win the league, and we should have done it 4 games ago, but we haven't been able to achieve that. We only need a point, though, in this game against Brighton to now secure the Premier League title. Can we do it? Or is it going to go to the final day of the Premier League season? Nelson Viper also needing a few goals to be able to secure the Golden Boot. I think he's on 22 goals right now, Nelson Viper. Maybe the same with Erling Haaland, or maybe Erling Haaland have got 21 goals at this stage. So he certainly needs to score 1 or 2 goals at least to secure that Golden Boot. And as a team, we want to try and get our centre forward to achieve that goal. Brighton on the attack here. Minte, big save. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And how many times has the bar saved us in our last few games? The danger not quite cleared though. Oh, it looks like it's cleared now. Oh, what a start that was from Brighton, man. Minte should be scoring from that. I mean, we need to get the first goal here, don't we? The first goal is important. Over the top to Nelson Viper. The control is good. We keep it alive. Back to Morgan. Morgan to Simons. Goalkeeper makes a save, but only for Clayton Taylor to tap it home from a close range. We need a point to secure the Premier League title. And will this goal be just what we need to be able to get at least a point in this game? Clayton Taylor, what a time to get you back in form, son. What a time. Oh, come on, lads. You have no idea the sort of pressure you're under right now. Knowing you need just a point to be able to secure the Premier League title with 2 games to go, Costulas. You absolute beauty. What a finish that was. He's quietly going about the season, isn't he, Costulas? I think that's his 13th goal in the Premier League. He's also got like 9 or 10 assists, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy for the centre forward. He's having an amazing season for Brighton. He's a good young striker, as we know, isn't he? Costulas. He's done quite well for Brighton this season. 13 goals in 34 appearances. Oh, it would have been nice to go into that first half 1-0 up. But it's unfortunate that Brighton got the goal just before the end of the first half. Oh, Lloyd Yandel has been played through here. Surely Lloyd Yandel. Oh, what that could have meant for us. The Youth Academy graduate securing the goal that might have been the one to win us the Premier League. I can't believe he couldn't hit the target from there, you know. And Brighton on the attack. Carlos Baleba drives forward. He plays in Costulas back to Baleba. And just like that, 69 minutes into the game, Brighton from 1 goal down, they're now 2-1 in front. And if the game finishes like this, it means it goes to the final day of the Premier League season. There's still 20 minutes to be able to get that point that we need to secure the Premier League title. 77-minute play. The clock, I've never seen that clock tick so fast as it is doing right now. Brighton on the attack. It's actually looking like if there's any team that's going to score the next goal, it might just be Brighton here. The shot from Carlos Baleba. He's having a game of his life here, by the way, Carlos Baleba. He wasn't the best in the first fixture against Brighton this season. I can just picture him trying to hold Nelson Viper's shirt earlier on in that game, but couldn't get there. It's ended up finishing 2-1 defeat. We needed a point here to secure the Premier League title against a very good Brighton side as well. But we haven't been able to achieve that. And the Premier League title goes to the final day of the Premier League season. Can we do it? It goes to the final day of the season, and Liverpool have actually played their last game of the season, putting them level on point on ourselves right now. But we have got the better goal difference, so Liverpool need West Ham to beat us today by 3 or more goals for them to secure the Premier League title. We just need to avoid defeat by 3 or more goals. But of course, final game of the season in front of the home fans, we want to try and win it and win the title that way. And that's exactly what we're going to try to do here. It's a tough Bournemouth side who have had a poor season, by the way, sitting 16th in the league table right now. But come on, the Trotters, for one final game of our Premier League season. And hopefully we avoid defeats by 3 or more goals for this one. You know, lads, there's some times in football where time itself seems to pause, and this is one of them. Bolton Wanderers, a club with history, with pride, with loyal hearts stretched across generations. We stand one match away from something we have never known before. Champions of England, level of points with Liverpool. The task is clear against Bournemouth. avoid defeat by 3 or more goals, and the history will be written forever. One afternoon, one final test, one chance at immortality, and all across Bolton tonight, hearts are daring to dream. Oh, what a game! It's so me to leave it to the final game of the season as well. It's incredible, isn't it? We've had 6-7 games to be able to seal and complete the task of winning the Premier League. But somehow, some way, we have left it to the final game of the season in front of the home fans as well, which is good news. But over the top here, Nelson Viper puts us 1-0 up in the 9th minute, and that means Bournemouth would need to score 4 goals against us for Liverpool to be crowned champions. I think that's something that's only happened 4 times in the course of this season, where we have lost the game by 3 or more goals. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a difficult task from here, taking the lead today against Bournemouth. And Nelson Viper, who else to do it for us? I mean, 23 goals this season, that might just be enough to secure the golden boot. The last time I checked, Erling Haaland was on 21 goals. I haven't checked since then, and that seemed to be about 2-3 games ago. We just hope Erling Haaland have not been able to score. I wish the commentators would keep you updated here, right? But Nelson Viper in the box makes it 2-0. It's turning out to be much easier than I thought. This is what I mean though. All of a sudden, we don't have that pressure where we need to win a game or earn ourselves a point to be able to secure the league title. And we're playing much more freely now. I mean, pressure is a dangerous, dangerous thing in football, man. We've had games where we needed to win. We needed to do exactly this to not put ourselves in this position going into the final game. But look at this. As soon as the pressure is off, even by a little bit, oh no, Simons just didn't get there first. He got a toe to it, it looks like, but he just couldn't get it cleared, and Bournemouth capitalizes. The goalkeeper had a hand to the shot as well, and should have probably saved that. But it's too close of a range, isn't it? It's too close and too powerful for the goalkeeper. Come on, lads. I mean, 63-minute play. I doubt Bournemouth will be able to score 3 more goals in the final 22 minutes of this game or so, 25 minutes of this game. I very much doubt. Wait a second, we've got excellent defending there. Charlie Hughes diving in a little bit dangerous. Sometimes you need to be brave, sometimes you need to anticipate, sometimes you need to put your body for the team, and that's exactly what he's done there. I should have waited for that final pass a few seconds. It looks like Bolton Wanderers will well be Premier League champions. We want to do so by winning the game. We don't want to drop points here. That's another tackle, that time from Bayuku. The referee pulls it back though for the free kick. And it looks like Nelson Viper's day has come to an end. He will be substituted, and Sam Dolby will be replacing him for one final hurrah here in front of the Bolton Wanderers fans. It could be his last season with Bolton Wanderers, perhaps. Owen Goodman with an amazing save from the resulting free kick. And with 1 minute to stoppage time, which is going to come to an end any seconds from now. And Bolton Wanderers, they have left it late, but they are the Premier League champions for the first time in the club history. And look at what it means to the players. Look at what it means to the fans. It's been a long season. No one believed us. We were doubted all through the season. We started the season so well. In the first half of the season, we were by far the better team in the Premier League. I mean, we've sort of slowed down towards the back end of the season. But we've finally done it. I tell you what, if there was 1 or 2 more games to play, this could have well looked dangerous for us. But we managed to grind out results. We needed wins 4 or 5 games ago. We couldn't do it. But in the final game of the season, where the pressure was less, we only needed to avoid defeat by 3 or more goals against Bournemouth. There was less pressure on us. And we have gone out there to win the game to secure our first Premier League title for Bolton Wanderers. What a moment. European champions of the Europa League, Premier League champions, FA Cup finalists, Carabao Cup semi-finalists as well. Let's not forget, this has been one hell of a season. And it's one of those seasons where everyone that has been involved, the players, the fans, the owners, we should all be proud of ourselves for what we have achieved this season. But there's still a long way to go. Come on, lad. And so the season will also finish with Nelson Viper as the Golden Boot winner, 24 goals in 38 appearances. That's an incredible achievement, isn't it? Erling Haaland finishing on 21 goals and Matthias Tel on 20 goals. That's an incredible season for Tel as well. For Tottenham, Benjamin Šeško on 17 goals. He did terrorize us at times this season. Victor Gyökeres, you've got the likes of Aubrey, Gabriel Martinelli, Baltimore, Cody Gakpo got 14 goals in the league. For assists, Kosciuszko ended up getting the most assists in the season, 10 assists in 34 games. Kulusevski, Isaac Price on 8 assists. And we also have Philip Bundgaard on 7 assists. Bayuku, who I thought had an outstanding season, 7 assists as well for our right back. I thought one of our players was going to go on to get the most assists, but it did dry up towards the back end of the season, didn't it? For clean sheets, it is Owen Goodman. Look at that. He's so far away from everyone else. 20 clean sheets in 36 Premier League games he played this season. He missed 2 of those games due to injury. Let's not forget. Senna Lamens on 11 assists. David Raya on 11 assists. Mamadashvili, Donnarumma. You have got Kanasechi of Arsenal on 9 assists. The likes of Ben Nano in there with 8 assists for the season. And this is incredible, isn't it? Erling Haaland, Premier League Player of the Season. I mean, what more can you do if you're a player like Nelson Viper? 24 goals. That's more goals than anyone in the division. He also got 5 assists. He took his team to the Premier League trophy. He took his team to the FA Cup finals. He took his team to the Europa League finals and won it. And yet, he's nowhere close for the Player of the Season. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Fantastic season like that. Of course, it is a popularity contest right now. Going to Erling Haaland, fantastic player, like I said, but he doesn't deserve the Player of the Season this season, and that award should have gone to Nelson Viper. But congratulations to Erling Haaland, though. That's some news, isn't it? That is some crazy news. Bolton Wanderers is now worth over £330 million. We've come a long way from League One. I wasn't there for the journey from League One to the Championship, but from the Championship to the Premier League, to qualifying for the Europa League champions and Premier League champions. We've done an amazing job with this team, and to now be worth over £330 million, that is incredible. Now, I know I've spoken about this a couple of minutes ago, and I don't want to go back to it, but looking at this from the article, Nelson Viper, the most goals and assist involvement this season on 29 in the Premier League. That's 24 goals and 5 assists. Only Matthias Tel coming second to him there on 27 goals and assists. When you look at this, it just goes to show how much of a robbery it was not to give him the Player of the Season award, right? Wow. That's even more ridiculous when you look at the Team of the Season. It's Mamadashvili in goal, and not the goalkeeper who kept 20 clean sheets in the Premier League this season. A back four of Kerkers, William Saliba, Nuno Mendes, and Lima there in that right back position. No defender from the team that kept the most clean sheet this season. We had a right back who got 7 assists in the Premier League. By the way, not in the team. In midfield, Martinelli, at least we got one player in there this time. It's Xavier Simons, who again I thought had an outstanding season for the centre defensive midfielder as well. He's in there with Kobe Mainoo, and you've got Brennan Johnson from the right-hand side. Now Gyökeres and Erling Haaland up front. Nelson Viper, 29 goal involvement. He got 5 assists in the season. He scored the most goals in the Premier League. And they have gone for Gyökeres and Erling Haaland. It's incredible. Even with a 4-4-2 system, that they still couldn't get Nelson Viper in there. It is a popularity contest, isn't it? It just is. Otherwise, there's no reason why we've only got one player in there. But I suppose we should be thankful. Much better than last season. We didn't even get any player in the team last season. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they worked this out in the game. but it is ridiculous. And now for the final Premier League standings of the season. Of course, as we know, we are the league winners. The 38 games played, 23 wins, which was actually 4 more wins than we achieved last season. 10 draws and 5 defeats. Last season, we lost 7 games. We scored 57 goals this season, which is 7 more rather than we did last season. And we conceded 25. Last season, we conceded 31 goals and 79 points. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that is 10 points more than last season, where we finished in 69 points. And if this was actually last season, Manchester City would have still won the league, going by last season's standards, where City got up to 82 points. But comparing that to Manchester City this season, it's been a poor season for them. They did manage to get to finish in the Champions League plays, though. It's Liverpool, Arsenal, and Manchester City finishing in the top 4. Manchester United, Newcastle, Chelsea, Tottenham, Fulham, Aston Villa finishing in the top 10. You've got the likes of Everton, Nottingham Forest, mid-table, Brighton, West Ham have finished 14th this season. Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Sunderland finished just about avoiding relegation there. The bottom 3 of Coventry, Leeds United, or Coventry, Leicester City, and Leeds United, the 3 teams that was promoted from last season, they're going back down to the Championship. The FA Cup winners for the season, of course, as we know, we lost our finals to Liverpool, making them champions. The Carabao Cup, it was Chelsea going on to beat, Manchester City going on to beat Chelsea, I should say. Earlier on in the season, the Super Cup was won by Strasbourg, beating Real Madrid in that game. Champions League winners for this season is Barcelona, and defeating Liverpool in the finals of that competition. As we know, we are the Europa League winners, 1-0 victory against Roma. Both the Champions League and the Europa League this season was 1-0 in the finals. You have got Bergamo Calcio, is that Atlanta, beating Midtjylland there in the finals of the Conference League. It means next season Super League, or Super Cup, the Champions League winners and the Europa League winners, it's going to be ourselves against Barcelona in that competition. Let's take a look at some of the other competitions. Then League One winners, you've got PSG, Strasbourg, and Monaco finishing in the top 3 there. In the Bundesliga, you've got Borussia Dortmund winning the league. You've got Bayern, Leipzig, Leverkusen finishing in the top 4. Serie A, you have got AC Milan as the winners, Roma finishing second. Strong campaign from Roma. Juventus and Napoli finishing in the top 4. And the only other competition we want to look at is the Championship for this season. The winners of the Championship, you have got Brentford and Sheffield United finishing in the top 2. So both teams have been promoted back to the Premier League. The playoffs is going to be between Bristol City, Wolves, Burnley, and Wrexham. I would like to see Wrexham back in the Premier League. And as we like to do at the end of every season, we will take a look at how the younger players have done out on loan. Munoz is now 69 rated. Charlton is grown by +4, 72 rated. Campus on 69 rated. Kirkpatrick on 67 rated there. Perrier is 66 rated. Paul Fox, I expected him to be at least 70 rated by now, but his development have been quite slow. Marcelo Castillo on 70 rated there, on loan at Birmingham for the season. You've got Leo Perkins, 67 rated. McPherson on 73 rated. I'm still not a big fan of his attributes. Otherwise, I would have got him involved with the first team already, but I like my centre defensive midfielder to be a little bit quicker than this, can cover a little bit of ground, but we will make a decision on him next season anyway, what we want to do with him. But Stefan Mars is certainly a player that will have some game time for us. He's still only 17 years of age, +10 growth there at Cardiff City. We came up against Cardiff City this season. He scored against us in the FA Cup quarterfinals or so. And you have got Alistair McGill, who is 72 rated, is now actually better than our current backup goalkeeper, and who we might take a gamble on McGill next season to keep him as our backup, but I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe one season out on loan might do him the world of good. But in terms of goals, Nelson Viper, 32 goals in all competitions, 6 assists, 24 of those in the Premier League, 7 in the Europa League, and 1 in the FA Cup. Bungard, 11 goals, 12 assists to his name incredible season. The young man, Wang Yudong, when we signed him, we took a lot of faith in him, which is ended up paying off. Our top one of our top goal scorers on 11 goals and 1 assist to his name, Clayton Taylor, 7 goals and 4 assists. Mr. Consistent, not so much consistent this season. He had a little bit of a dip in form in the second half of the season. But Simons, 5 goals, 6 assists in all competition as our defensive midfielder. No wonder he was on the team of the season. Talking about Mr. Consistent, by the way, he rarely lets us down. Now 79 rated as well. You've got Price, 5 goals, 11 assists. Sam Dolby, 4 goals and 2 assists. This could actually be his last season here at Bolton Wanderers, but we will see what happens next season. It was amazing to have been able to win the Premier League this season, but as we said earlier on, if Manchester City had had the sort of season they're capable of, we would not have won the league this season, and that shows there's still room for improvement. And looking at the team right now, there's certainly still room for improvement. There's 1 or 2 positions that we can still improve in this starting 11. A left-sided centre-back maybe to take over from Isaac Toure. 1 more box-to-box midfielders there to start on that left-hand side. Maybe a new left winger who will start in that position, or maybe a new right winger. Time will tell. Certainly a player that's going to be leading the line for us next season again is going to be Nelson Viper. In goal, you could still say you can strengthen in goal, but with 20 clean sheets to his name, I doubt we will be looking to do that next season. Even the bench, there's 1 or 2 players here that will be leaving us next season. The likes of John Victor, I haven't decided whether I will be keeping him just yet. Swansea could leave. Erahon could leave. The likes of Sam Dolby could leave as well. Conor Randall, one of the players that have been with us here from the very start. And Forino, some of these players might end up leaving us next season, but not all of them. Otherwise, it will leave us a lot to do next season's transfer window. We've had 2 very good seasons in the Premier League now, and as you know, it is difficult, really difficult, to have 3 consecutive really good seasons in the Premier League, and that is one thing you want to try and achieve. 1 or 2 players or 2 or 3 signings next season to strengthen that starting 11 would go a long way. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and let me know what you think about the season as well in the comments. Where can we improve? What did we do very well this season? What can we do better next season? Subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.